Previously on Whips and Kicks.
Alright, we'll have that in there. We'll have it in there where we're going to put it. And then we'll weld our fucking brace off the side right here, right to it.
Yeah.
And then we'll weld our piece off right here with and we'll put our bolt fittings right there where we can put the center section for the tranny mount in.
Okay.
We can just weld our bars right here, and then where that tranny sits, we can bend the bar, put it wherever we need to, and put the bolt fittings on it, and it'll just bolt right to the pieces we got right here.
Okay.
We weld that off right there, and then basically put our fucking H's fucking like right here, roughly, wherever we feel like putting.
We pull up summertime, nigga, drop top, cool. All the shit, you know how we do, honey, make it flavor. But this is the part, young part, bro.
I've been sippin', I've been pimpin', I done dinner scene everywhere. Ever since I lost my big bro, really I don't care. Faggot on my line, she gotta give me 10K. She 300 plus, she gotta pay me what she weigh. Ain't no traction in my section, so we flavin' out of state. Don't be checking for me unless you checking for a date. Spins drive better when it's paid off. My nigga might hit you like he ate off. Shoot him in his teeth, knock his brace off. Free all of my niggas in the state. Oh shit, that's facts, they don't know how to act. Niggas getting too attached, forgetting to check the trap. Bitch, I'm back, and better than I ever been. S5 format, feeling like a veteran. She ain't tryna pay me, then I'm pimping on the other friend. Stopping at the red light and tell the bitch to jump in.
Bitch had some dumbass shit to say when she jumped a bit about looking through like, I never rode a battle before.
Hold on, I'm the face to see and the place to be, man. I'm the nigga that they hate, and you broke, so I can't relate. Yeah, I heard they wanna kill me, but they ain't got enough money, man. Get your motherfucking dough up and make a whole step from home up, nigga.
Why y'all gives a fuck about her attitude? Give a fuck at the faggot blow, she just did what she felt she had to do. Unappreciative ass bitch, you need to show some more.
You know what? When I seen them, right? Before you sent this picture, I'm like, yeah, cool, they nice. We just have to clean up the sledge on them, right?
Yeah.
And then you got them all the way together. When you sent the second picture, I'm like,
I got that little tiny Dremel thing too. We can get in here and clean any little areas up if we wanted to clean them up a little more there or whatever.
He did his thing with these, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's gonna.
Hell yeah.
Sit up in here like that.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it. I think I like your idea better.
Yeah, cause see, we could put the round bar across and just set these up on there and have the bar going across right here and just weld it to it right there so you can't really see them. I'm gonna have these basically hovering right here, one on each side.
Yeah.
Roughly. More for look.
Hell yeah. And
I seen that dude's little fucking.
You seen that?
Yeah, bro. There's a joke. You gonna find out, buddy.
I'm like, dude, you don't know. I can look at my followers and see every time you watch a video. So I'm seeing you watch the YouTube videos and shit. Whether you hit like or not, I know you watching us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you watching us.
Sit there and say all that.
Yeah, I know you watching us.
They motherfuckers can't. What do they call that? A one-trick pony is what.
Yeah.
Go ahead and call the cavalry to come and help. Everybody you can to come and help. All the outside sourcing, anything you fucking can, because you're gonna need it fucking with us over here, man.
They don't even, man.
We like, this is like designated here. We shoot for home run every time we up, man.
They can't even fathom what's about to happen, man. They can't even fathom what's about to happen with this shit. Like, god damn. Yeah, so does that place, do they pack too? You said they got all that shit over there, like the packing and shit. Do they pack, or I have to take it packed already?
No, all you need is a pallet. They got pallets there.
And they got
all
pallets
you need
there.
is a pallet. Stack those motherfuckers on the pallet. Strap over them so they don't move. Or I fucking put them on the pallet. Put the moving blankets over the top of them.
Yeah.
Strap them to the pallet just like that, and it's good to go, bro. They're gonna grab it with a forklift and go, and they'll move it all around with a forklift.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just take
I don't understand why homie just didn't say nothing and just tried to send them. Like,
Bro, so no, what he did was he contacted them, right? He contacted them, and he asked me, yo, what's your email? I shoot him the email, and he's like, they'll send you a bill of lading. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like 2-3 days go by, I'm like, guess they're looking for a schedule or what? Because I'm waiting for somebody to contact me, right? Because he already has my number, so I'm like, shit, if we gave him my email, I know he gave him my phone number too. No contact, no nothing. And then he calls, no, they call, and they like, hey, I'm looking at, you see the text on the voicemail and shit. Like, hey, I'm at Big Time Custom Hydraulics to pick up some wheels. Is anybody open? I don't see anybody. So I hit the accept, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? I never got a notification or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh yeah, that was our bad. So what'll happen is somebody will probably just reach out to you and reschedule. Because I'm like, yeah, I say I'm in contact with the receiver all the time. And he told me I'm supposed to be getting a bill of lading, and I never got that or a confirmation or anything, you know what I'm saying?
They try to come back the second day.
The very next day,
somebody's here trying to pick up some wheels.
The very next day, bro.
Don't worry about it. I said they haven't contacted us.
Once they contacted, I wasn't tripping off over it either, bro. I'm like, shit, I did my part, man. I did my part.
To be like, fuck, losing money thinking something's up, but it's like, yeah, bro, everything's all good with the wheels and everything, of course, but nobody scheduled nothing with this, so we didn't go out of our way to make sure that anybody that was ready at that time, because we had no idea,
Right. Yeah,
if they would have said something like that, I would have fucking came over here in the fucking later in the afternoon when I got done with my courses and had my neighbor just have them right here. They're gonna come pick them up, and they could have got them right there. Easy, simple.
Yep.
They've been fucking grabbing my packages for me and shit too over the past week. So
simple, hell yeah.
I would have made sure they were ready. I was just kind of like, fuck, man, I don't want the buyer to get discouraged or fucking, no shit. I know that's a fucking nice sell, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, this is fucked up, man. Fucking the dude might think we're over here flaking off or some weird shit, but fucking we had no idea,
So look, damn, you just gave me an idea, bro. So look, check this out. Can we do that? Because I got the straps and the blankets here now. Can we leave them like how they are now on the tools? And I wrap them up and strap them, and we can sit them there, and then they just pick them up from here like that?
Well, so the thing is they're not here today.
Got you. I mean,
I would have came during the week if they would have called the first
you're not
time.
Gonna be here
if
tomorrow.
he would have said before, then and I gotta fly out.
That's why I'm like, you're gonna be gone.
I would have already had them over there ready, and they would have did it for me, no problem. They're open fucking 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, so
fuck. Yeah,
that's the only thing about that. I would have already had it done, and if they would have said something the first time, like, "Hey, we'll come back tomorrow," I would have came as soon as I was done, fucking 4, right over here, called my neighbor and said, "Hey, I'm going to be right there, man. I need you to do me a favor," and I would have put them on a pallet and had them right there ready to go. They could have got them the next day, but they didn't say nothing.
They didn't say nothing, bro.
I was like,
voicemail.
The second day they did it, I was kind of aggravated because I was
you and me both, because I'm looking at them
over here and put the fucking things on there and had them ready to go. Had you guys said you was going to come back again, made sure they was fucking ready. Punctual about shit.
Nah, I'm aggravated too, because
it ain't. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like I was thinking more like it's on the fucking guy who's picking them up. Like he told us last time we left off the conversation, he said drop them at UPS and somebody's at the door. We're like, what the fuck's going on here?
Right.
You mean somebody's at wheels? Those are the only wheels that's going
Right. It's these, right.
And then the second day, the neighbors called me so I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I said,
the very next day, again.
One of my partners, my guy that owns that Lincoln back there, man, fucking was here. He was like, hey, man, somebody's here trying to get the fucking some wheels. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I said, man, motherfuckers didn't call me. What the fuck? I would have had them ready.
They didn't do shit, man.
And that's cool and everything. What I've always done is just went straight down there on Northwest 35th, right across the Fremont Bridge, right there by the McDonald's down there.
You just dropped the shit
and
off.
Fucking put them right there and dropped it off, bro. And they fucking handle it right there. They come out with a forklift, boom, bam, fucking go in, pull up, go into the building. You'll fill out the bill of lading. And the only other thing that I was thinking is he probably already has one ready, so he would have to send you a copy of it.
Yep.
So you got the copy and the numbers, then you would show them, here's the bill of lading. You might have to redo the bill of lading, right? But since he already filled one out, then they might be able to use that one still. But it's not no big deal. You just fill it out.
All right, we got our Hurst H's CNC cutouts. Now we just got to see what we're gonna throw them at. Get these wheels packed and shipped off, and yeah, let's go.
We can put them wherever the fuck we feel like it.
That's crazy, man.
Hell
yeah, hell yeah.
Hurst H's picking up my boy up in Seattle. CNC cut out some big Hurst H's for us, the Hurst logo. And we're going to weld the fucking H's on the bottom of the frame right here. Then we got a smaller one that's going to weld on the torque box back there. It's going to be the world's first and only fucking Monte Carlo Hurst edition with the Hurst hatch T-tops in it.
Yeah.
Ain't no other one. Ain't no other one.
Period.
And it's got 24-inch all-gold Dayton's coming.
Yeah.
Full QA1 suspension.
QA1 suspension, tuck.
Coil over, front and back. All that. Basically the best of the best, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he couldn't make his mind up on a color, so he sprayed it a color that changes all of the colors. Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, that chameleon, man. That's even more than I can't. It ain't even a chameleon. That chameleon do 3 or 4 colors. This color we got changed the whole rainbow. No game.
Yeah, the hyper shift. Yep, hyper shift.
Orange, purple, burgundy, silver, black, green.
My mini bike, I did the hyper shift.
Crazy, man.
I'm over to turn hella color.
Crazy fly.
Yeah. Most of the time I look purple though.
This one looks
different angles.
This one looks black and burgundy. The main color is black and burgundy on it, right?
Yeah.
But it's hard to catch it even because it just changes so many colors. You look at the car like that, and the ass will be one color, and the front end will be another color, and you're just sitting there looking at it. But like when he got me twisting and bending the corner, you'll see it coming, you'll see the color, and as he bends the corner, they just do the rainbow change on you. Straight up, bro. Motherfucker gonna look like he came out of another galaxy. Hell yeah. Like, did they just do that? Holy shit, that motherfucker just ran through the whole rainbow.
Everybody said it was a different color.
Right.
Yeah, hey man, you see that Monte Carlo on the gold ones, man?
Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Y'all see what we over here doing. We working, getting it together, man. We got those H's cut out now, so we can get them welded off up in there. One on the torque box, 2 on the sides, 1 on each side. Once we figure out exactly where I want to put them, let's see. Still waiting on a couple more QA1 suspension parts to come in. Most of them they came in already, but other than that, man. Yeah, we're just working, man. Working. You see the quality of work that's coming up out this joint. But what about on y'all bills? What y'all doing on y'all bills, man? What kind of, what you got going on your bill? What you running on your bill? Is you running Ford Giottos or are you running Dayton's? Are you running Armada Fords? What kind of brakes you running on your bill? You going Wildwood or you going Bear? Some people run Brembo, but I really ain't a Brembo dude. But hey, to each his own. Shoot, what y'all doing with y'all music, man? What kind of subs y'all running? You know what I mean? Tell me all that, man. Let me know what's going on with y'all builds, man. What about the heartbeat, man? What kind of engine y'all going up in there, man? What you got going up in your build, man? You going old school conventional, SBC, BBC? You going LS, LT? Hey, you going something that's a little bit different, off the grid? You know, people throwing 2 JZs off in there now, more power engines in their Chevys now. What's going on with your build, man? Let me know what direction y'all going in y'all build. What stage are you at in your build right now? You know what I mean? Are you stuck in paint prison? You just waiting on your interior to get out the shop? What's going on? Talk to me.
Chucking peas or I'm chucking in. Really, I have a new baby, my nigga, I get it in. Raised in the end. The shit that I see make a nigga cringe. It's a hustler party you cannot attend. When snoo his cuz, I check his chin. Came with you, I'ma check his friends. Niggas ain't who they really say they are. Boy, need to check again. Big Benzo, I'm a top dog. Go against the ab, get you knocked off. When a hard nigga, you top song. Benzo got flavor like Tabasco hot. nigga, big things, nigga.
Money making flavor.
Talk about she smiling and looking cause she see these big chains, nigga.
Money making flavor.
Talk about pulling up to the motherfucking section, you got a big name, nigga.
Money making flavor.
From West Side neighbors, infamous big gang, nigga. Yeah, like, that ain't no motherfucking gang, nigga. Yeah, this shit for real life, though. I double back and do it twice, though, cause I make this shit right, though. Yeah, they hate me cause I'm 23 and I'm who they wanna be. Hey, Casey, what that shit do, though, babe? I just knocked that nigga whole value and take my life, nigga. That shit crazy, nigga. I can't relate to that, nigga. I have no static about the bitch, nigga. Y'all out here getting rich, nigga. Out the bitch, nigga.